Probably for the experience, I'd have to say Qatar, World Supersport in 2014, under the floodlights. That was a real strange experience. Really hot, obviously. You know, being out in the desert, it was. But no, great experience. You know, massive amount of knowledge gained, even just during that weekend. 2015 Stock 600 Championship. Off the top of my head, I'd say, you know, the wildcards in World Supersport. If not British Superbike or the one wildcard we did for World Superbike, again, just purely from a standards point of view. I come from a motocross background, so my favourite riders were motocross riders. But I mean, you can't look past, you know, the likes of Marquez, you know, for their raw and utter talent. I think I was 3. I think I may have actually ridden a motorbike before I actually rode a push bike without stabilisers. So yeah, I was very young in the field. My dad running after me, but yeah, just fell in love with it from then. I really enjoy Silverstone, which is quite surprising because being an ex-motocrosser, people kind of expect the likes of Cadwell Park, Alton Park, the real skinny, tight, twisty stuff to be, you know, with undulations to be a favourite of mine, but I actually really enjoy fast-flowing circuits, so Donington Park, but yeah, Silverstone is really enjoyable, especially on the GP2 bike. The formation to the grid, when we kind of, you know, we get to the grid and we're sitting there, I'm kind of like, this is pointless, let's go racing, you know, what's all this waiting around? You try to get yourself so amped up before you put your helmet on and then you get there and you sit there, so yeah, probably that. Left-handed corners. I'm going to say dry. I think a majority of people would say dry. There's nothing nicer than being in a nice sunny, warm circuit. But if you have a good setup with the wet and you go and win a race in the wet, I think it's whatever race you can go and win, and whatever race you do win, you remember. So, but I'll say dry. Oh, do you know what? That's something that changes with whatever class you're in. You know, superbikes, I was too late on the brakes, or you know, a GP2. You know, I needed to get on the throttle earlier, or, you know, last of the late breakers or early on the throttle. Do you know what? I think that's a real tricky question. I think it's really corner dependent. I love the likes of like Top Gun, those sorts of movies, and yeah, a little bit of action, a little bit of sort of a life you'd love to have lived. I'm horrendous. My girlfriend's in the musical arts sector, and she's really clued up, and I'm honestly the complete polar opposite. I don't know who sings current songs, so let's go crisscross, ride like the wind. I'm partial to a bit of pasta. I do like pasta. I like steak, but something I've grown up on is a good old sausage and mash. Do you know what? It'd probably have to be my coffee machine.